Do you have an all-time favorite guest from your talk show?
Oh, James Brown.
Oh, come on.
You know, and he proposed to me live on television.
Okay.
You know, that was one of my favorites. We had Aretha Franklin, who let me sing backup for her and cook shrimp a la Riri with her. We had Whoopi Goldberg. Albie Shore was on, talking about first loves. And, you know, we just had some really good shows. We really did. We had a wonderful 4 seasons.
Now, I'm going to get in your business a little bit, Miss Rolonda, because you mentioned Albie Shore.
Yes.
Now, didn't you date him?
I did. And as Albie would say, and it was all good.
What was it like dating Mr. Shore? Because
he
was
wonderful.
the man.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's just wonderful. And we're still very dear friends to this day. But he is such a gentleman, and he's a good person. And he taught me a lot. He taught me a lot about business because, you remember, I was local. I was a local news reporter who got thrust into the national, international scene. And here he was, this big star. Of course, he was so much younger than me. And I was like, I can't. I just can't. But he was persistent. And we had quite a whirlwind, a wonderful time together. And he advised me a lot. He and James Brown, too, advised me a lot about business. And I will say that Albie, even though he was much younger, he gave me great advice and really helped me claim myself on the international stage. But he was like, you're not local anymore.
And I had the pleasure of seeing Miss Rolonda do her stand-up.
Yay.
Just with Shantae Wayne's show.
Right.
And you were awesome.
Thank
so
you.
How'd you get into stand-up? And where can people see you perform?
Oh, my gosh. It all started with a dare. Kim Coles was getting married.
Okay.
And she had a big bridesmaids party where, you know, people were roasting her. Of course, all of her friends are top comedians. You got Queen Latifah, you got Erica Alexander, you got all of Sherry, everybody, you know.
Yeah.
And she said, I want you to get up and do some comedy. I said, I'm not getting up in front of those people. She said, you said to me, because I had whispered to her one day, I'd like to be a stand-up comedian. She said, you told me that, and now's your chance. I said, there's no way. She said, I know you got 5 minutes of funny in you, Rolonda. So I said, okay, I'll talk about something. At that time, I was going through menopause, and my body had been taken over by this heat, okay? And I was so upset, and I could not think of anything but me sweating out there, busting in a sweat in front of all these people. And I started ranting. I started ranting about, I don't even have to go to the gym to sweat anymore. I just go to bed. And sometimes the only difference between me and a rabid pit bull is lipstick. And sometimes I'm talking to my friends and I'm going, and I just want to say, shut the f*** up. And I'm going on and they are on the floor. At that time, nobody had talked about menopause. This was about 2016, 17, 18, something like that.
Okay.
And nobody was out talking about menopause. And I'll never forget, there was a woman, she was in her 70s, and she sat on the front row, and she laughed so hard. And when she was over, she said, you got to keep doing this. Queen Latifah came in. She said, first of all, I'm shocked that you said I've never dreamed I would see her Rolonda Watts.
Rolonda Watts.
I was like, that. And she was like, you got to keep doing this. So I studied. I studied with David Arnold.
Oh,
I studied
David.
at Flat.
Rest in peace, David.
I know,
oh, my
David.
gosh.
I took workshops and classes and got out there and beating the pavement in Los Angeles, doing the open mics and all of that, and became a regular at Comedy Store and Laugh Factory. Where was it? Caroline's. I was a regular. Always when I came to New York, Caroline would let me up at Caroline's. And I got to do a lot of good things. Got to open for Linnell in Las Vegas at the Jimmy Kimmel Theater. I'm going to be opening for her at Flappers this December.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to keep people posted on that.
Please. Just follow me on social media because you know I'm going to be telling you. Yeah.
So that's
it's
wonderful.
good. And it's a wonderful craft. I really enjoy it, love it. And, and I'm still learning. I mean, I'm in everything I do, I'm still learning. You never stop learning.
But you're brave because it's hard.
It's hard.
Stand up is hard.
But I love it. I just
awesome.
love it. I'll throw, very little embarrasses me, but I'll throw myself out there. But I like it a lot.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I was like, that.